Have you ever wondered why patience is so important in life? It's a concept we all are familiar with, yet it seems so elusive in our fast-paced, instant gratification society. Patience, in essence, is the ability to tolerate delay without frustration. It's about waiting calmly without complaint, even when things are not going as planned. Patience carries a profound significance in our daily life. It's the silent companion that helps us make better decisions, promotes understanding and empathy, fosters personal growth, reduces stress and anxiety, and is indeed the key to long-term success. In the forthcoming segments, we'll be exploring 5 compelling reasons why embracing patience can truly transform our lives. We'll delve into practical tips and strategies to cultivate this essential virtue, offering you a fresh perspective on how patience can serve as a lifeline in navigating the turbulent waters of this fast-paced world. Stay tuned as we delve into why patience is not just a virtue but a lifeline in this fast-paced world. Our first point focuses on how patience can lead to better decision-making. Let's dive into it. Have you ever made a hasty decision only to regret it later on? We've all been there. In a world that's moving at a breakneck speed, it's easy to feel pressured into making quick decisions. But here's a little secret. The best decisions are often those that are made with patience. Think of it this way. Patience allows us time to gather all the necessary information before making a decision. It's like assembling a puzzle. Each piece of information is a puzzle piece. The more pieces we have, the clearer the picture becomes. When we're patient, we give ourselves the time to collect these pieces, to see the whole picture before jumping to conclusions. Consider the story of the tortoise and the hare. The hare, in his haste, made poor decisions and ultimately lost the race. The tortoise, on the other hand, was patient. He took his time, made sound decisions, and won the race. This simple fable illustrates a profound truth. Patience can lead to better decision-making. Similarly, think about a time when you were making a major life decision. Perhaps it was choosing a career path or deciding where to live. Did you rush into it, or did you take your time, consider all your options, weigh the pros and cons, and then make a decision? If you opted for the latter, then you've experienced firsthand how patience can lead to better decision-making. Now, this doesn't mean we should always delay our decisions. It simply means that we shouldn't rush into them. We should give ourselves the time and space to think, to reflect, and to make the best possible decision. So remember, patience can be the key to making wiser decisions. Instead of rushing, take a moment to breathe, gather your thoughts, and then decide. Because when it comes to making decisions, slow and steady often wins the race. Moving on to our second point, let's explore how patience promotes understanding and empathy. Now, when we say patience, we're not just talking about waiting. We're talking about the ability to tolerate delay without frustration. That's a powerful skill, isn't it? Imagine you're in a conversation with a friend who's going through a tough time. They're sharing their struggles, their fears, their hopes. But they are not getting to the point quickly. If you're impatient, you might feel the urge to interrupt them, to speed things up, or even to jump to conclusions about their situation. But is that really fair? Is that truly understanding? Let's flip the script. When you're patient, you give the other person the space they need to express themselves fully. You listen, not just to respond, but to understand. You don't rush them, you don't judge them, you just let them be. And in doing so, you show them that their voice matters, their feelings are valid, and their experiences are respected. And as you listen, you start to see the world through their eyes. You begin to understand their perspectives, their emotions, their motivations. You start to empathize with them. That's powerful, isn't it? That's connection. Patience, therefore, is more than just a virtue. It's a bridge that connects us to others, that fosters understanding, that cultivates empathy. It's a bridge that strengthens our relationships, that deepens our bonds, that enriches our lives. Patience allows us to see beyond the surface, beyond our own narrow perspectives. It allows us to step into another person's shoes, to walk a mile in their world. It allows us to see the humanity in others, to recognize our shared experiences, our shared struggles, our shared hopes. So the next time you find yourself growing impatient, take a deep breath. Slow down, listen, understand, empathize. Remember, patience isn't just about waiting. It's about connecting. It's about understanding. It's about empathy. As you can see, patience can help us connect with others on a deeper level. Our third tip revolves around the link between patience and personal growth. Patience, as a virtue, is more than just waiting for something to happen. It's about understanding the process, embracing the journey, and allowing ourselves the time and space to learn and grow. Like a seed that takes time to sprout and blossom into a beautiful flower, personal growth is a progressive journey, and patience is a crucial element in this journey. Think about it. When we rush through learning, we often miss out on the nuances, the subtle details, and the profound wisdom that comes with truly understanding a concept or mastering a skill. However, when we are patient, we give ourselves the opportunity to delve deeper, to question, to explore, and to truly absorb the knowledge or skill we are trying to acquire. Patience also fosters resilience. It's easy to give up when things get tough, but with patience we learn to endure, to keep going despite the odds, and to persevere until we achieve our goals. This resilience, born out of patience, is a cornerstone of personal growth and self-improvement. Moreover, patience allows us to reflect on our actions, our thoughts, and our feelings. It gives us the space to introspect, to understand our motivations and our desires, and to align our actions with our values. This self-awareness, this understanding of our inner selves, is a vital aspect of personal growth. And finally, patience teaches us humility. It reminds us that we are not perfect, that we have much to learn, and that it's okay to make mistakes. It encourages us to accept our flaws, to learn from our failures, and to continually strive for improvement. This humility, this acceptance of our imperfections, is what ultimately leads to personal growth and self-improvement. Remember, patience is not about passivity or inaction. It's about active waiting, about learning and growing while we wait, and about making the most of the journey, not just the destination. By being patient, we allow ourselves the time and space to grow. Our fourth tip highlights how patience can reduce stress and anxiety. In the hustle and bustle of our fast-paced world, it's easy to fall prey to the pressure of time, deadlines, and the ever-present now. This constant rush can lead to heightened stress and anxiety levels, affecting our mental and physical well-being. But here's where patience can step in as a hero, acting as a buffer against this unnecessary stress. When we're patient, we give ourselves the permission to slow down, to take a breath, to be in the present moment. It's like pressing a pause button on the fast-forward mode of life. This pause allows us to gather our thoughts, to calmly assess situations, and to respond rather than react. It gives us the space to be mindful, to be aware of our emotions, and to control them rather than letting them control us. Imagine a situation where you're stuck in traffic and you're getting late for a meeting. The clock is ticking, and with every passing minute, your stress levels are skyrocketing. Now, in reality, there's little you can do to control the traffic, right? But what you can control is your reaction to it. By practicing patience, you can keep your cool, embrace the situation, and use that time to maybe listen to a podcast or simply enjoy the music, turning a stressful scenario into a more relaxed one. Impatience, on the other hand, can lead to hasty decisions, mistakes, and eventually more stress. It's a vicious cycle. But patience can break this cycle. It can help us understand that not everything needs to be immediate, that it's okay to wait, and that often good things do come to those who wait. Remember, patience isn't about being passive or lazy. It's about being active in a calm, thoughtful way. It's about understanding that time is a canvas, and we are the artists who can paint our lives with the colors of calmness and serenity. So consider patience as your personal stress buster. Finally, our fifth tip emphasizes that patience is key to long-term success. Imagine a farmer who plants a seed. It would be foolish of him to dig up the seed a day later, expecting a full-grown tree. Instead, he waits, waters, and nurtures the seed, understanding that growth takes time. Similarly, our dreams and goals require that same kind of patience. Progress can often feel slow and unnoticeable, like the seed beneath the soil. But with patience, we allow ourselves the space to persevere in the face of adversity, to learn from our mistakes instead of being discouraged by them. We grant ourselves the freedom to grow at our own pace, and in this process, we cultivate resilience and tenacity. Over time, these qualities compound, leading to success that is deeply rooted and long-lasting, much like the tree that eventually sprouts from the patiently tended seed. Patience indeed can pave the way to success. So there you have it, 5 reasons why patience should be your best friend in life. Let's recap, shall we? First, we've learned that patience leads to better decision-making. It gives us the power to pause, reflect, and choose wisely. Second, patience promotes understanding and empathy, allowing us to see the world through others' eyes. Third, we discovered how patience aids personal growth. It's the key that unlocks the door to self-improvement and personal transformation. Fourth, patience is a powerful tool in reducing stress and anxiety. It's like a soothing balm for our frazzled nerves. Lastly, patience is key to long-term success. It's the secret ingredient in the recipe for achieving our goals and dreams. We hope you found these tips helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite tip. Until next time, remember to be patient and watch your life transform for the better.